So hello guys, so here I'm back in the Polo GTI. I have it now. It is Wednesday and I bought the car on Friday, and I discovered something about the modes. I don't think you can see it, but there's a profile setting, driving mode. You can select normal, or there are 4 modes: eco, normal, sport, individual. So the thing is, if I select eco and I start the car, it will always start the car in normal mode, or it will show D. So I went to them to find out if they know why it's doing that, and they don't know why. So, and they said they can't check now, and the only way they can check it is if they have another car, so, and to compare it. But the problem is they don't have any cars now, because the GTI is quite new and there's very low stock from the factory. So they are waiting till June to find out when they have another car, to check on that car if it's the same, because there are 2 questions: what is coasting, and is it using petrol when you're in coasting? And coasting is only in the E mode. So they will wait for the factory. I said, why don't you phone the manufacturer and ask them, did they do the software like this, so you don't need to wait till you get a car to check? And they're like, no, the procedure is that the workshop has to first check it with many cars to see if it's like that before they approach the factory. But the problem is, I think the factory don't even know this in Newton Lake. Oh, that's my theory, because they just assemble completed units. So they will have to go to Germany to check this, or wherever they did the design or the software, because it shows the car is actually in normal mode, because I can see it's not coasting, and it only coasts in E mode. But on the display it will show eco. If you can see that, I don't know if you can see, there's a D there and there's an eco there, and it cannot coast now. But when it's in E mode, when I lift my foot off the accelerator, it will coast. See there, it doesn't coast, it just goes to 0 consumption. And the technician in the dealership here said it's correct, it's in E mode, but it just shows D. And in my opinion is that is a faulty programming. The display should show, if it's switching back to normal mode, the display should also switch to normal mode. It shouldn't just, the actual mode. So there's a problem with the engineering or the software, so they should fix that up. And I could tell them where the problem, because normally when you do programming, you send 2 signals, one to the actual actuator to change the settings, and one to the display. The display is a different module, and the display module is not correct. So I think when the car switches off, it resets it and puts it in normal mode, but your display is not updated, and that they should fix it. I'm sure that's a engineering error, because doesn't make sense that one car would have that problem. Or do they program each car separately? Or in my opinion, they just have a program that they upload, and then that program was a mistake. There's no problem in the actual car, in the driving, and stuff like this. So the car is still going good. I mean, mechanically and everything, there's not a problem with that. So as to the wiper that was smudging, they will order me a new wiper. So now we're on the freeway. It's 100 kilometer zone. So I'm gonna put it into sport mode, and now it's switched down to 4th gear. I'm just waiting till I have some space here. There's a motorbike coming, and then I'm gonna do a slight acceleration. Okay, wait, there's a truck coming now. Okay, this is not a German autobahn, so I can't go fully fast. Just did a quick acceleration there. Brilliant. In the sport mode. Love it. Yes. You can see I'm going to try again, go slow, and I'm going to go into the right lane, which you can go to 100. So I'm going to just accelerate quickly to 100. Go slow. Oh, wait. In South Africa you can do this in the slow lane. So I'm going to start indicating now when this truck goes by. And now, Opa! That was super! But I guess I can't do. So now I'm back in D. But yeah, I don't have an autobahn, so I can really hit it. But you saw that it just goes. It kind of has a small lag when you put it in. It wants to first change down, and then it pumps some petrol, and then it just goes like an airplane. Feels like it, you know, when an airplane is taking off, it's going like that. So for now, I think I'm just gonna drive in D mode and sometimes switch it to E until 2 weeks time, when they hopefully get back to me and have another car so they can check. But otherwise, the car is very stable. Look, it's quite straight, smooth on the freeway. I'm driving in D mode now, which is normal mode, and this yeah, I don't need to go into S mode with this. There's no space to accelerate here. Yeah, just about for me, I like this screen. I'm keeping it in the normal screen now, but I can switch. When I'm driving, I prefer this one because it has more information. It has your 170 kilometers, where how far I can go, my the time of driving, the average consumption, what radio, what music is playing. You can see the temperature, all that. And if I change it to the standard, oops, went one too far. To the standard mode, some of it is gone, but like this, you can see the revs there. The revs now in 6K, I'm going at 1,500 revs, which is, and it's going nicely. I'm just rolling, and got road consumption. So yeah, I'm gonna take it on later. I'll do another video when we go for a longer drive, but now I'm not going for long drives now at the moment. And hopefully I'll get my new wiper. The smudge is gone soon. They're ordering a new wiper blade, just this one. It's like so easy to drive. Aye. Almost no road. You can hear that rolling of the big wheels. Yep. So after 2 days, or was it 1 or 2 days, I had a puncture in the back wheel. I had actually two punctures in one wheel, the rear right one, and I had it repaired. There's another video about it, and the cost was 100 rand, 50 rand per puncture, which in dollar, I can't do that in my head now. It's divided by 15 for dollars, so 100 rand. 90 would be like $6, so it's like $6-7 to fix two punctures, which is, I think, really cheap. And it took like 10 minutes to take the wheel, fix the puncture, and put the wheel back on. Very quick, very awesome. So we're getting to a stop here, and yep, auto. The stop start, it worked. Huh? That's cool. It's on. And watch. And it's on instantly. Back we go. Again, it's a very cloudy day, 16.5 degrees. Tomorrow it should be sunny, and then I can do some more or maybe, I don't know if I stop here and record the outside of the car. Let me try that. I don't know how the video will look in this light, you know, but I've seen they made some video in Germany where they also filmed in the rain, in the gray. So now it look like I'm in Europe with this all this grayness here. So let me just park somewhere here and see if I can show a little bit from the outside, inside, how the car looks. Okay. Okay, so that's a little bit there. So I need to get. So here we have your sunroof, which is controlled by the button there, and it's all cool. Just give me a quick look. The bucket seats are cool. I'm just want to show you how the seating works when I'm sitting. So I'm 183 centimeters and I'm sitting quite comfortable in the front, and I still have, what's that, 1-2 centimeters next to me. So this is a very comfortable small car. It's not even the Golf is not even much bigger. Like I said in another video, the i20 Hyundai is giving me 2 centimeters instead of, like, I can have 2 fingers like that. So, but that car doesn't have this kind of, I mean, the quality is just different in this car. I like it with the same kind of. So at the back, I think that now has become plastic. I'm not sure, but I think the other car had a little bit more soft stuff, but at the back it's okay. It doesn't rattle when you drive, so that's cool. So let me get out. Just for interest, I'm here at this one river near, like, in Cape Town, and they have there's a playground here, and they have the car standing here. And I have, yeah. You can see your IQ lights. I have a guy watching me here, but that's fine. I don't want to go to the back and show the whole lights, but yes. Okay, so that's a different view. I've got it sticked on the sunroof. So let's see how that looks when I'm driving. Do a little bit of that. Just hope you don't see my bald spot. It's not so entertaining to see a bald spot, but yeah, let's go in this mode. Not sure, can I get out there? I'm gonna go out there. I don't like driving on this gravel road too much. So I'm gonna turn around and go back there. And go to the freeway. I'm gonna take a turn now. Continue this. Go back and go back to the freeway and go around about and come around the other way just for fun. Just to give a little bit of a boom boom. Alright. Changed my mind. I think I'm just gonna go around to Cape Town on this road here. I don't think you can see the roads that good now. You're just seeing me driving in the car, so I'm just giving a little bit of a different view for now. Quick different view. I'll check if this car's right. Go up here. This will be the first time I'm going up. I remember when I was at university in the 1993, I got a car with my bursary money. I put, my father helped me and I could put some with. The car cost 10,000 Rand. It was a Toyota 1.3 LS, or was it a 1.1 LS? But, and when I used to come up this road, I'll show you which part. It slightly goes uphill and you can't see the road now, I don't think so, but it's an uphill road. And when I used to get on this road, they got full power, I had to go full power, full throttle, and I could only manage to get like 70, 80 kilometers per hour when I hit the top of this. So now I'm like halfway up the hill. I had to go full power in that car. In this car, and I'm driving in normal mode, not fast. So it's pointless going fast. And it just glides up here. I'm not even touching the accelerator, and it's just going up. So at this point I would have been doing like 70 maybe in that Toyota. And I had a friend or a colleague from university who was also in my class. But his father bought him a GTI, you know, in 1988. It was 89, I'm thinking. I'm not sure now, it was 88 or 89. He got a GTI from his father for him to drive around. And I was like, wow, that car is so awesome. And here it is now, how many years later? I can't do that calculation. 1988 is 12 years plus another 22 years is 12 plus 22. I have to calculate while I'm driving, huh? 34 years later I have a GTI, but he had a Golf. They didn't have Polos that time yet. So, wow, here I am. It was just smooth up there, and I'm going downhill. It's not coasting, but it's in the gear and it's going at 0 D. Just beautiful. Gonna have to go down here somewhere to go back. So yeah, that's it for today, I think. I'm not sure if you can hear me because the camera is so far away, but I will go down here off the freeway. I have the auto lights on, selecting all the lights, like, you know, whatever, and I don't need to think about it. Everything is like a game. Everything is just so easy. Yeah. And if now I have my foot off the brake. See, the auto stop is not working when I'm uphill. I guess it thinks I want to go because I played with it earlier. Yep. So I'm just gonna roll down this hill, see how it rolls. But if I put it in E mode, it switches off to coasting and it rolls much better. You see that? Now I want to test if I'm rolling very fast, if it will start doing a brake. There we go. Mechanical brake jumped in. Cool. Awesome. Eco mode and mechanical brake jumped in on its own. Brilliant. And then auto stop or stop start. It's working. I'll wait till those cars go before I move, otherwise I have to stop and start. Alright, there we go. Stop start. Stop street. Not stop street today. Yep, there's your mechanical brake pulling in and it's just rolling down. So the advantage of the eco mode, you can do coasting, which is like in neutral, and it can do the mechanical stopping. So if you can drive in E mode, it's good enough. The D mode feels a little bit more, a little bit faster, a little bit more power available than the E mode. So, but if you're driving, for me, the only advantage of E mode is the coasting function. And sometimes I want to roll and it picks it up automatically. In the E mode, you feel it's a little slower, so I would drive in the D mode, but if there's some hills to coast, then I'll put it in E. Like this part now. It's not fast enough for mechanical braking, but it will coast beautifully down. Because if I was in D mode now, it would go mechanical brake and stop, and I would have to give some step on the accelerator all the time, and it stops too fast, so not cool. Now it will just, and this mode is not using 0 petrol, but it's okay because it's on 0 again. Now when I'm here on the straight, so this finish with the heels on the straight, I'll go in normal, because if I just drive slow or like don't accelerate too crazy, it will give the same consumption like eco mode, I think, and I will have the power available a little bit. But definitely sport mode not okay in the city. It just leaves it in the gate, feels like the car is like ready to sprint. It's like a guy who's ready to fight, but there's no fight. He's like goes into the office and he's like, oh yeah, he's in fight mode, but in the office they should be in work mode. So that's the no point driving S mode in the city with this car. It's either D for normal or E for eco. Yep, and this robot, which we call traffic lights in Cape Town, we call them robots. They take so long. Okay, so here we go. Going back. Yeah. Come now. What the hell is this guy doing? Stopping in the middle, making a U-turn in the middle of the road. Welcome to Cape Town. I hope you can see the speed there. I don't know what it shows, I will have to check later. Funny enough, in any case, for those that know about my book that I wrote, and Chicken Legs, A Loner's Way, in 1986, I saw okay, I'm gonna give a spoiler, but just there on the side by that wall in 1986, a friend and I walked past and we saw a guy with a knife stuck in his. Anyway, maybe I shouldn't talk about that. But saw some creepy thing and I write about it in the book, and it's just there in that main road. I think it was 1985 or 1986, not sure exactly now. When I was 15 and 16 or 16 years old. I've been away from Cape Town for 22 years. I left 1994 and came back 2016. So you know, in that period I was quite in many different places. So now I'm back here in my hometown, and yes, just stopping here by the parking.